Hey, so today we're going to look at how to fill out a supported document and how to upload it. So chances are you've completed your application and been successful, so congrats. This is the email that you'll get from us. It will potentially come up with a bit of a flag on it, but not to worry as long as it has that as a sender. So it's from No Reply at Salesforce on the behalf of grants that Camden Giving. If in any doubt, please reach out to us. I'm just going to go ahead and just trust sender, or all it will do is just show me the picture there. You'll go over everything we need from you before we can go on and essentially pay you. So the first and foremost is risk assessment and insurance. Something that is important for anything that we do and you will do as an extension. Then safeguarding, and then citizen grantee form, the diversity form, a volunteer agreement form, and the end of project reporting. These bottom two, I've already done a walkthrough on them, so they are there on the channel and website. With the diversity form and the citizen grantee form, they are pretty straightforward. There'll be a link there. And then as regards to the safeguarding and risk assessment, we do attach these. So if you scroll up to the top, they're here or up there. So with the risk assessment form, it's going to look a bit like something like this. Hopefully pretty straightforward. So a hazard, what could go wrong, who may be harmed, what is done that can help control that risk. Is the risk still high, medium or low? What extra controls need to be put in place, by when, by whom? So as I guess an example, a pretty standard one might be a fire. So if you're doing anything in a confined space, or even if it's outdoors, but there could be any fire hazards, then that is something that we want to be aware of. So what could go wrong is potentially, just as an example, so pretend you're doing a fireworks project. So who may be harmed would then be the attendants and facilitators. So don't forget about them. And then, of course, anyone else. So what is done now? So, for example, you might do some fire safety training, for an example. You're going to bear with me and my inability to spell. Apologies for that. And potentially, again, it's kind of up to you to assess that level of danger and how we can be reducing it. So we can just say medium risk, again, assuming this is a very highly flammable project you're going to be running. And then if there's any extra controls, so potentially reach out to fire department for extra help. Here we kind of want to see if you did want to do any like extra training or anything else like that. There are loads of great and free opportunities that can be accessed. By when, potentially, hopefully, before or at the start of the project, and by whom, potentially yourself or someone else if you want to delegate that. With this, think of it as kind of an amber system, so traffic light system, so red, amber, green. And how would you flag it? Please also don't forget to fill out these bits at the top. So again, if this is yourself or another facilitator, the date, you're gonna have to sign and name yourself there. And then once that's all done, just simply press save and then go ahead and send that back to us, so via email, or if something else is more easier for you, then go ahead and do that. Then next on, we have a safeguarding plan. So these can be pretty basic and pretty straightforward. If you have a more elaborate one, that is great. Please feel free to send that over to us. But in its kind of bare bones is, have you undertaken safeguarding training? Yes, no. So if you have, great. Please write the name of the course here. If not, please let us know. Has this been refreshed in the last year? Yes, no, NA. So more looking at if it has been already in the last year, then of course you won't need a refresher per se. What is the safeguarding plan? So here there's pretty much something written out for you, but if there's anything else you want to add, then please do. So far we've written out adhering fully to the safeguarding statement below. You'll see that in a sec. All activities will be fully risk assessed, which we are doing here, and venue risk assessments will be requested. So specifically, if this is in a venue and you're using a facility, then please reach out to them and see if they have an already in place. And that can be really useful and helpful for yourself when filling out the risk assessment form. And are there any other actions in addition to the safeguarding statement you're undertaking or considerations to be aware of relevant to your project activity? So here it's already said no, but you can say yes. So very specifically, if you were working with young people and children, will there be an additional level of youth safeguarding that you might want to look at and take into account, or get someone to help out on if you're working with vulnerable adults or vulnerable young people? Anything like that, then please do keep that in mind. And then next, is there any further supports you might need in relation to safeguarding? So again, if there's anything you'd like us to signpost, so for example, you want us to let you know about any resources that might be available to you. Next, we have a nominated safeguarding lead and then a deputy child protection lead, but that's optional. So again, that's if you're working with young people and children. And yeah, so their name, phone number, and email, a declaration. And please, if any safeguarding concerns or incidents occur, you will inform us within 24 hours, because we do have other things in place to hopefully hope it doesn't come to it. But if any ever need anything further, then we are here to help you with that. And this is a safeguarding statement. Please take some time to read and go over it and understand it. If you had any questions at all, please let us know. And like with the risk assessment, you're going to save, obviously have to fill it out, and then just email it back. So you can email it to Grants at Camden Giving. And yeah, that is hopefully everything you need to know about how to fill and upload the supporting documents. Thank you.